What's up, everyone? It is John O Gamer here. More American Truck Simulator, and gonna go from Cairo to New Mexico here. A little short 5-hour trip here, and getting ready for just a talk throughout this, and catch up on things that maybe I haven't talked about in a while. I go this way first. Once we get out to the main road here, I will talk about some things in general. Talk about the game a little bit because there are some things coming out here, or at least you know, probably potentially at the end of the year. You know what? Let me fix this and I'll be right back. Alright. Fix the mirror there.
Get ready to turn right.
Turn
right.
Stopping. Anyways.
Go straight on. Keep left.
Hopefully you don't hear the echo through my mic. But, not using headsets at this point.
Get ready.
I haven't decided yet when I'm gonna release this one, but whenever this is released, hope you're having a good day or night or whenever you're watching this. Alright, so on to the main highway or interstate here. Alrighty, so hope everyone is having a good day on everything, and let's talk about the game here quick. There are some things to talk about. They did a major update, 1.14. Graphics have dramatically changed. Now, granted, you're only going to see this kind of graphic change if you can run on Ultra. If you run on like medium like I am, you can't tell too much of a difference, maybe some shadow differences, but really you can't really tell unless you're running Ultra, and my computer just can't handle that frames per second kind of stuff. So but if you can, it looks great. If you know Jeff Fabiano, he does American Truck Simulator, and he absolutely can run it in Ultra, and it just looks just awesome. So if you can, go ahead and try to run it on there on Ultra, and you can probably get great graphics. Also, an announcement, I think it was a couple weeks ago, that they're announcing that they're gonna be the next state after, I guess, Wyoming is Texas. But you know, Texas could take a while, so it might not be till the end of the year before that could be released, or maybe next year. Who knows? But it's definitely a big kind of a state to do. Obviously, they're gonna try to get, I would say, try to get the big cities in there like Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, Austin. Probably those. You know. Eventually down the road they'll add more roads and routes. Probably, obviously, they want to put in the biggest routes through Texas that they usually use to connect to all the cities and things like that. So obviously they want to make sure that's all in there, but getting really down to detail probably could take a while. And like everything else, I mean, when they update do a regular update to a map or to a state, they'll add some other things to another state, like California, right, New Mexico, or
right,
Oregon, you know, those other states. So that's why
exit right.
I'm not too worried about not having too much in Texas, just because they will eventually update it.
Turn left.
Puppy down there. Oh, okay. But I hope everyone is having a really good day wherever you are in the world, crazy world that we live in. I do know that, you know, Thursday and Friday of I guess I'll say when I ever does put it out, but Thursday, last Thursday and Friday, they had tornadoes, or a lot of tornadoes down in the south, in Alabama, Mississippi area, I guess parts of Atlanta as well. But you know, unfortunate for them. Hope everyone's safe. As far as I know, unless something's changed, I didn't check any updates on Friday about any injuries or fatalities. But as far as I know, no one has been killed, so that's a good thing, obviously. So, but 1,000 prayers to those affected by it, because obviously it's just horrible that you have to go through tornadoes like that. And I guess in some cases, how well, and really, if you think about it, and not really of teen time, because usually they don't. Yes, tornadoes can happen at any time, but typically around March, that's not usually typical around that area. Usually April, mid-April, late April. So somewhat unusual, but not that unusual. Maybe a little earlier than expected, I guess you want to say. Man, we're slowing down through these areas. I'm up to a town, looks like. Let's look where we are. Oh, for Pete's sake. Are we kidding ourselves because I didn't get down to speed fast enough?
Go straight on.
And cops are just so picky. But, yeah. So let's to talk about here. Got 3 hours and 50 minutes left in game. If you guys know me from my other channel, NASCAR with John, you know NASCAR is up and running. On to our 6th race already of the season, just flying right by already in 2021. Been a crazy start with just unknown names really winning. You had Michael McDowell win the 500, and then you had Christopher Bell winning the Daytona Road Course, and then you had William Byron winning at Homestead, Miami Speedway, and then you had Kyle Larson winning at Las Vegas. So kind of a really weird start. And then last week was kind of back to typical drivers winning, Martin Truex Jr. So definitely a really interesting season, to say the least, because it's just really been kind of weird. But I think, you know, from now on, I think we're going to start seeing more typical drivers winning.
Go straight on.
Their typical races. So, but still a fun season, and can't wait to see what happens next. Oh, for Christ's sakes, just because I'm not slowing down as fast as you want, people, I'm slowing down. You ever hate that in the game? When you are trying to slow down, but the game says, no, you're speeding. I might have been speeding, but it wasn't like I was speeding
and then
up.
continue straight on.
You know, it is.
Go straight on.
Like that, when I was speeding.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Okay.
Go straight on.
So I am going to get a thumbnail here quick, and then I will be right back. Alrighty, so almost got roughly 3 hours, 4 minutes to go here. Speed up here. I kind of had to stop a little bit to do my thumbnail. It's not easy to try to keep going while doing the thumbnail. It's not the easiest. But let's see here. Actually,
Right.
keep right. Why am I thing so far out like it is? Oops, sorry. Wrong one. There it is. Oop, see? This is why you have it in that view. Oh, I almost missed the. Almost missed it.
Go straight on.
I can't believe we got it going this slow. Speeds would be higher. You know, especially through Colorado and New Mexico, but get over here. Right to 65 again. So I hope you guys are excited for the new, updates that's coming out. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a car coming. Updates coming to American Truck Simulator. I know that we're getting. I mean, I'm thoroughly surprised how fast we're getting to like Texas and all. I'm assuming probably the next one after Texas will probably be Oklahoma, Nebraska. North Dakota, South End, North Dakota. Oh, I'm not gonna stop in time. And somehow it didn't click over. Or majorly it didn't click over. But anyways, with the eventually getting to the east side, I know a lot of people, and myself included, would prefer them to start to work on the east side. Now I understand that you don't want to just do one state, so what I would do is maybe take a break after a while and maybe get 2 states done on the east side. Wide swing here. I'm gonna clip the curb here.
Go straight on.
I don't want to be called Kirby. But I would say, after like Texas, say, hey, we're gonna take a break on the west side in Central, and we're gonna start working on the east. Maybe start in Florida, do Florida, Georgia, and then maybe go up the coast in South Dakota or South Carolina and North Carolina, that kind of thing. And then maybe me in the middle. I mean, that could happen, or they just keep going from west to east, like they're doing now. Or what I would do is maybe connect the southern line. So go from Florida to Georgia, Mississippi. I think is Arkansas in there. I think so. I don't know my states that well. And connect that way, right? So Connect the south side. And then maybe work way going up to the east coast and then come back the other way. There's so many options of way of doing it, but the way they're doing it, it seems like they're just kind of going west, south, and then back north, and then back south to the the west side, that kind of stuff. So, you know, there's many ways of doing it.
Keep left and then turn left.
Man, I'm going to pick a route that's super slow, at least in speed wise.
Turn left.
Also, guys, let me know in the comments below what other states you want me to do, in the sense of what I have right now with the map, or what they allow me to have. I know they have a coast to coast map, but with all these kind of mini updates, I'm afraid that it might break it. So that's why I haven't put that back in. That doesn't mean it won't work. I just, last thing I want to keep doing is keep putting it in, taking it out, waiting for an update and all that kind of stuff. So I'll wait until they kind of settle down for a little bit, and then maybe put the coast to coast mod back in.
Turn right.
In this direction, yes they will. Alright, looks like it's clear. I'm going down in kind of a suburb, small town. I think so. Can't even tell. Oops, going too fast. Not even supposed to use your high beams through a town, but who cares, right? Sometimes you have to. If they're not going to properly light the town, then you need to have high beams on. You know, people actually, believe it or not, I think don't really truly do this a lot, but some people run just on low beam throughout the night, and really you should be running on high beam, because you can see further, obviously you can see wider, but some people say that the high beam hurts their eyes, which I can understand that, I can, but that also being said, if you don't use them, then especially a deer or something happens, a tree or whatever, some kind of force of nature kind of falls in front of you, and you can't see it until you're on top of it. Very bad. So, like, what if this car, if I had a low beam like it is, and I didn't see it until I was like on top of it, I could, you didn't have to, this four-ways on. You never know, and that's why you should always try to use your high beams. Obviously, when a car goes by, you turn them off. Go by, turn them back on. I know it's annoying because of constantly hitting the switch. Apparently, there are some cars out there, some, not a lot, but that you can put them on auto, like auto high beam or whatever. And basically, when there's no cars visibly around, it will turn on high, and then when a car shows up in its sights, I don't know how far out, but in your sights, it will switch them off. And okay, I guess that's alright, but there's probably too many factors where it doesn't work, or it stays off and never comes back on, or it could accidentally turn off the lights, period. And sorry, I like manual stuff still. It's all this technical gadget stuff, though yes, I am doing a simulator. We'll figure, right? But still, I'm in a real vehicle, I prefer to have the control. I think most people still would want that, I think. Would want more control still than letting the vehicles do the work for you. Well, about 53 minutes until we get to the destination here. About 42 miles. Oh, stop. Jeez. People are so picky. They're getting there.
Keep right.
We're slowing
and then
down
continue
again.
Straight on.
I slow down quick. Who knows when there's a cop to be around in the middle of the night.
Go straight on.
I will once they decide to throw the green. Andy, stop quicker. And should be going here soon, I think. There we go. But hopefully, like I'm saying,
keep right
that
and then continue straight on.
Making this game as good as possible. I mean, I don't know how old this game is. I forgot when I purchased it. I mean, I purchased it way after it came out, but I forgot when they actually made this. I know. Can't help about lights. Relax. But it's been a while since this has been out, obviously. So, and for it to still have this kind of traction, no pun intended, this kind of traction, you know, going forward and just be able to keep making states. And I think that's what keeps some games still going, is because you can always put something in it to make it newer. And obviously with this, it's just adding the states. Now, once all the states are complete, then it may lose some of its thunder because of basically, you know, you've been through one state, you've been through them all, that kind of thing. Granted, they can make some updates. Oh my god, okay. These didn't look like I was you know, to fine detail the states out, obviously, and that can just keep going. But eventually they're gonna start losing the amount of, well, money that's gonna come out of the game, because, you know, someone's gonna watch it and go, well, it's fun, but, you know,
keep left.
and of course somebody tries to pull the coast to coast state. You do it once, you're not going to do it again, because I mean, they're trying to make it as scaled to the real life as possible. And I wouldn't be surprised eventually what they might do is make basically American Truck Simulator 2 with all the states, because what they'll do is they'll just take all the states they made, obviously, and then rescale it to real life as much as, like, you know, maybe to the thousands of a mile or whatever, how you do it. And with that I passed the wait station, cool. But with that, then, you know, it would take almost a day, 2 days to get across state, like real life would, or something like that. So that's why New Mexico. There we go. It would take that kind of a long time to do that,
right,
and once you
and then exit right.
Once you do it, then you now like, you may do a certain
exit right.
coast to coast thing that maybe you like, well, you know, a couple times, but really after a while, you're just not gonna care to do it.
Turn right.
Oh, stop! Man, this thing does not brakes on it. I turn my brake bias up, I guess, or not bias, or sensitivity, so it stops quicker. Alrighty, about 6 minutes away, 1 mile away, basically. They're turning off my leg. Good lord, everybody freaks out. Almost there. into Mexico, and maybe my next one, maybe I'll go from Mexico and then maybe go a little bit further up. What I may do is start at Mexico, go to not California.
Turn left.
Go to from New Mexico, Arizona, California, Oregon, I think, and then oh crap. Second, guys, can't tell. They don't have any light to tell me where. Oh, time to go. Time to go. All right.
Get ready to turn right.
And
Turn right.
I'm right here, almost done. Stop. You don't even have to stop, really. No one's coming that direction. Well, grand. It should probably. Yeah, I'll make it with these. No Kirby. Oh, barely missed the curb. And we are here. Pull in. Trying to find the mark. I think it's.
We are here.
Saying it's way up here. Up right back there. It says the arrow's up there, but it's never the case. I'm just gonna play it safe. I cannot back up with the crap in this thing, so I can do it in real life pretty easily. It's kind of strange. Real life, great. Then forget it. All right, let's pull it in here. Make sure I don't hit anything. If it'll straighten out itself out, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Gonna take it or not? Uh-oh, I may not take it. I may have to back this up just because it's not angled right. It's a long trailer, so it won't angle itself right in the first time. A little backup I can do. I just gotta make sure I keep it within the cones. Come on, man. Aren't you backing up straight, right? Hold on a second. This might take me a while. Oh, this way. There we go. Turns too easily. That's what's going on. Now, if it was right here, that was an easy cake. But I'm pretty sure they weren't going to put it there, so. Let's whip it around here. Let's get it back over here. See if it's straight now, and we'll take it that way. Oh, a little bit forward. There we go. Stop. Parking brake. Engine off. From the outside. Decouple. And that is it. 310 miles, 8 hours, 23 minutes, 70.6 gallons consumed. Don't worry about that number. It means nothing now. And guys, that will do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, you can give this video a like. I'd appreciate that. And if you want to see more of American Truck Simulator, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.